Hello, Caleb.
Oh, hello.
Scanning spray.
Yeah.
Interesting.
HoonTV!
Okay. Kapow. Alright, so bit of an update, and I haven't had a chance to do any editing. It's been horrible because I like doing this stuff and I like being in the shed, but I haven't had a chance to be because I've been so busy. I've been at motocross, doing a gardening show, you name it. Anyway, that's a wing. So that's the wing that has come from Pro 9 in Melbourne. It's just a kit, comes with all the bits and bobs and doovers, which I will show you down here, which are just sitting on the floor. All of the little, it's very dark in here actually, so sorry about that. All the little quick release pins, all that sort of stuff, all the flat sections like that. So they'll all go on it, plus these super cool adjustable uprights with the little home joints on the end of them, so you can adjust them and then basically pin them to whatever length you want. So they pretty much will go under the back here or something like that, whatever works. And as you can see, the wing comes a little bit longer than it needs to. I'm going to use this as a pointer now. It comes longer than it needs to, so it's going to have to get trimmed to about there. And then from there, these suckers here, which are the end plates, which I believe go like that sort of thing, or that, or whatever you want to do, but I don't know, I like the low look. They'll go in like that, and then probably have to like fold it up and then create a fold here, or actually put a piece of aluminium angle in there with some pop rivets or whatever. It's all going to get powder coated black anyway, so whatever the end result is, it'll look pretty cool. That'll get fastened to the tonneau cover or the hard lid, and then I've still got to work out, I've got to put in some Zeus fasteners along there or something like that and go from there. So I can't even remember, but I did actually get a whole nother front guard there, so that's there. I did mention that because I've got Jason's 5-inch outlet, which is amazing and perfect, except I rang him the other day and said, you got any bigger ones? So he's actually making a 5.5 inch, because that is a 5-inch V-band, and it's so close. So close. So the 5.5 is going to be absolutely perfect. So that will replace that. I'll swap it out with that. And as a comparison of what I had on before, that's a 4-inch. So obviously there's 1 inch difference. You don't have to be a rocket scientist for that. It shows the difference between a 5-inch and a 4-inch. It's pretty big. So the reason for that is that we can run a V-band right on the end of the guard here, like on the inside obviously, so that the clamp's on the inside of the guard, and that way then on the outside I can either have like a short pipe on it, or I can have one of those crazy big ridiculous pipes like all the Street Outlaws guys have, which is actually there for a reason, but also for transport too. If you've got a massive pipe coming out the side of the car, it kind of makes your car wider, so gives you the option to undo it, so I'll be able to get in from here, just undo a clamp, pull it out, and then have it ready to go for transport. So on top of other things, the engine is out for the 478,000th time, and as I old man noises and reach over, the motor is out because the trans is sitting in there, because, and I'm going to cut some phone videos I did before because I'm going to pull them out, but they are a special dowel bolt. So normally in the back of the engine it's got like a sleeve which comes out, and then a bolt goes in that locates and everything like that. But this is an idea that I had, spoke to Ants from Horsepower Junkie, went to Travis from Hammond Engineering, and between the two of those gurus, I had some measurements, but those two did all the hard work. They've made them, and what that does is, instead of it having a little sleeve that normally pops out of the back of the block here, it actually goes through the transmission, through the bell housing, through the drive plate or engine plate, and then goes in there, starts the thread and pulls itself in nicely, so everything lines up. So before, with that in there, it was just a bit of a bastard getting everything to line up. We had to make longer sleeves anyway, so it means that the trans and engine can come out separately, and yeah, shouldn't be too much of a headache when that happens, but it's also pretty nice making something custom, and yeah, they can be used by other people as well, and if they need to be shorter or longer, it's just a program now. So very good. I've just been here with the old drill tap set up, cleaning out these threads because it is a cast iron block and this is old and sitting around, so it did have a bit of corrosion in there, but they're all spanky now and I've gone in and out with them, so I'm pretty happy with that. So anyway, I'm unfortunately turning the lights off and gonna pack up for the day because I've got to go to the airport and I'm going to GTR Festival. Thanks, Andrew Hawkins. It's going to be good fun. So looking forward to a awesome day of watching really fast cars tomorrow, meeting some cool people, hanging out and going some cool places, and then next week when I get back, then this will go back in and there, and then everything goes back on, and then we go back to fab again because all of the 5-inch plumbing has come now. So there can be a nice big fat 5-inch pipe going through there and out the side, and hand gestures, and then redo the intercooler plumbing, a few other bits and pieces, and then next steps. So getting closer bit by bit, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with the progress now, and can't really say much else, just really want to get it done. So finish that, finish the fab work, get underneath the car, we're going to dry ice blast it, recoat it with this stuff over here, and a big shout out to U-Pole, because just like the Land Cruiser, I have a box of Raptor liner here and also some anti-corrosive epoxy primer, so that'll go in first. So we've got to clean the floor and then basically, you know, Scotch-Brite it or sand it up, put the primer on it, and then we'll probably sand it again and then Raptor it, and then it'll never ever have to get done again. So yeah, big thanks to U-Pole. We're actually going to be filming that whole process, so that's going to be pretty good. And yeah, and there's my Plasma Man manifold again. Ooh, isn't that nice? So yeah, lights out, pack up, go, and see you in the next one. Cool. It's foggy here, so I don't know what the significance is, but that caddy is always here. Must be something to do with the hotel, but GTR Festival today, and there's a very nice R32 from Melbourne, bling paint job on it. I'm sure there's a pop in the sun though. Got my bags out the front, I'm waiting for J Benz, the famous J Benz. Probably pruning his moustache or something. Mad. I was expecting some sort of deep rumble.
Deep rumble, just 5.7 alloy, boy, mate. That's all it is.
You comfy back there, mate?
Yeah, all good, brother.
Straight from Elizabeth, South Australia.
With the fucking Bluetooth, with the Bluetooth cassette in this area.
Nice.
$7 on eBay. It's a way to get Bluetooth audio, mate. In your old 2000s Chunga. There you go, mate.
Hey, it's frosty. It is frosty. Literally.
Good.
Tough stato, mate. Taking out a hole.
You want to know the difference between the E equals MC squared versus the Pythagoras theorem?
No.
I didn't listen to any of them because I was wagon school and drinking beers. Mad.
You're actually not.
Mad.
Just going, oh, it's J-Ben's doing it, it's all good.
To be honest, I'm more than happy and proud to support the GTR Festivals.
Right the way through to the latest technology.
I'm old enough to remember when they were racing at Bathurst, and that's where they really started, was back then at Bathurst.
I'm a GTR owner and I love the R32 GTR.
People just laugh and giggle every time they walk past and seeing the boat.
Why wouldn't you? It's just awesome. Look at the turnout, look at the cars.
Didn't realise that there's this many GTRs.
People losing it over the special GTRs.
Yes, we all like to share the same passion, get to put all the beautiful cars on show.
The drag car, I love those cars.
But I think I'd have to actually agree. You know, I think there's just a lot more of them here, and particularly here in Sydney.
Moshi moshi.
Yeah.
Go and send it. Morning, Frosty.
Morning, mate. How you going?
How was your epic sleep in?
Oh, I slept through everything. All the alarms. It was.
And you missed out on all of this Parramatta.
Oh, yeah. I needed that sleep, but
Yeah, it was a pretty big day yesterday. Yeah.
it's been a nice big day the last couple of days.
Good job though, man.
Thanks, man. Waking up at 11:59. You're checking out at 12.
Nice.
I'm like, oh my god.
Sorry, I rang him. He's like, holy sugar. Yeah. Anyway, where's Pete? You're looking a lot fresher than this guy.
Oh, scrambled eggs and toast. And I woke up at 11:59.
Oh, let's just get you some food, all right? Yeah, look.
I thought I knew about GTRs, but I really didn't know anything. I just scratched the surface.
Sakamoto-san came down on the Friday. He didn't think we were going to get it there.
の方に受け入れられて。
In front of a black t-shirt, that works for me. Is that in wide? That looks pretty wide. Oh well. So a bit more progress happening, and I've got the wing on and a few mistakes made, a few mistakes rendered, but I've got this to the point where I'm pretty happy with the way it's sitting. Pretty much can sort of get it ready for the next step, which is a bit of paint and so forth. What you might notice is I've got 2 rows of Clicos there, or Clicos holding that in. These will all get riveted eventually, but I just want to finish off the tonneau or the hard lid or whatever you want to call it first. Got all the wing uprights in. And the bill panel off the back, I made the mistake of making it go up, and it was stupid, so I neatly trimmed it off, and I thought I did a pretty good job of it, to be honest. But I'll put that on there now anyway. That's a bit stronger as well, so the wing's quite firm, so hopefully it should do wing things. The spill plates off the side here, if you see them, they are normally just sort of super loose, so I've actually got in there with these tiny little bits of bar here and made little, you know, brackets here to hold that on. And these are super lightweight and super duper strong, so once that's all in and the tonneau's pinned down, then all good. I've had to extend the parachute bag mount out to here. It does look like it's on a crazy angle from that, but it does state in like NHRA rules and so forth that it needs to be 45 degrees, which that is. I mean, I can modify it or whatever if I had to, but I'm pretty happy with that. It does sit there nicely, and the bag sits pretty much at the same height as the wing, so it doesn't sort of hang up or anything like that. But the theory is anyway, is it shoots up, catches the air, and then goes out. But other than that, I'm pretty much just tying up the loose ends on this bit here, and been doing a bit of more practice with the TIG. And then yeah, just got to get in there now, probably take the wing off, take the tonneau skin off, and then work out how to actually pin down the tonneau, whether it's going to have a couple of Zeus fasteners or even maybe even like a bonnet pin in the back, which isn't probably a bad idea because then it's going to be super strong and easy to hold down. But yeah, the theory of when the thing hole goes together is that these quick release pins that are in here holding these will probably either go up the top or the bottom. So undo the 4 of them and then the 2 pins and then lift the tonneau. So it's going to be pretty strong and pretty safe and never pop up and do its actual job. So yeah, really happy with the way this is coming together, and just lots of other little bits and pieces to do. So I'm pretty much ready to get this thing out of here, take it back into the fab shop, get the intercooler plumbing and everything sorted again I say. And then yeah, you're probably sick and tired of seeing this engine bay looking like this. So we'll get in there, making a few more changes this time, and it's going to look sick. So pretty happy with what's going to be happening this time. So all good, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Bing. Yeah, another super boring boxer update. Sort of, I don't know. I appreciate you watching, to be honest, I really do, because my channel doesn't get millions of views like other channels, and I guess most of my audience is in Australia, so thanks all of my Aussie mates. And thanks to all the people that say g'day and come and ask me how the car's going when they see me at events. I'm actually trying to put this rivet away at the moment, which is quite annoying. But yeah, it's really nice to stop and chat to people. And if you ever see me at a car show, don't think that you can't approach me because I'm some YouTuber idiot. I'm just like you, I'm just another car guy. So yeah, I'm happy to talk to anyone about my car if they've got valid questions, even if they think it's a piece of shit. I don't really care. But yeah, come say g'day if you see me, and show me your car too, because I'm always keen to see other people's cars, and I always love to hear about people's cars and also the story behind the car, because it's not just about the car, it's about why you got that car, how you came to build it, what the reason to build it was. And you know, it's really amazing hearing the background, not just about what it is, because I mean, a car's a car, but when you find out that it was built because it's in the memory of something or somebody, or some event sparked your interest or something like that, that's what's really cool about it all. So come and say g'day. I don't know where I'll be, but come and say g'day. So yeah, all right, bye.